Hello, I'm Tom Prislow. Welcome to my shop. Today I'm going to speak to you a bit about the Pavan guitar line, and the particular model is the TP-20 Acoustic Cutaway, the TP-20 AC. The Pavan line is my own line of guitars that I have built to my specifications in Spain, and the TP-20 AC is actually one of the most successful models, and it's very popular with crossover players who are used to playing steel string, a lot of jazz players who want a really nice sounding classical guitar with a cutaway, and something that's really very beautiful in its tone with nice sustain, a richness of tonal variation, and a quality that is really outstanding for a cutaway classical guitar. The reason I first started the cutaways, I had an electric cutaway, is still in the catalog, the Cutaway Electric, and that was built to be less acoustically responsive so that it wouldn't give as much feedback, hopefully, when it was played live at higher volumes. But a lot of players, what they were asking me for, especially studio musicians that did a lot of all different styles of music, but they really needed a guitar, a cutaway guitar that would be great for their Latin sound and for that beautiful nylon sound in jazz ballads or whatever else. And they wanted the best sounding acoustic cutaway nylon string guitar that I could deliver. And I came up with this model. It's more lightly built than the electric, purely electric version, and it's basically taking the TP-20 and making some minor changes in it, but it does use the same bracing system. I have a harmonic bar that goes diagonally below the sound hole, and 6 fan braces and 2 chevrons at the base with a nice domed top. And this is similar to the guitars that were built by Santos Hernandez in Spain, a very fine builder. And it's a nice design for really an all-around instrument that will give you a really good balance, but at the same time it gives you a very nice open sound, and it's especially nice with a cedar top too. And the neck on the acoustic cutaways is 50 millimeter. The nut is 50 millimeters rather than a 52 millimeter that so many classical guitars have. I found that a lot of players just like a slightly narrower nut width. If you want a special order of 52 millimeter nut width because you like that, that's fine, we can special order. But the ones that I get into stock to my specifications, I order them with 50 millimeter nuts and 650 string lengths. It could be custom ordered with a shorter scale length, but for a medium-sized hand, a 650 scale length is a very nice size. And also, the depth of the guitars are the same as the TP-20, and the air chamber gives a very nice resonant frequency. I put fret markers on the 5, 7, and 9th frets, just on the edge of the fretboard, and that's a good feature for people who are used to having fret markers. A lot of classical guitars, they have a fret dot at the 7th, but I find that the 5, 7, and 9 is the more popular, and I got tired of putting extra fret markers on, and this is standard now. Besides having a beautiful guitar, the other thing that's very important is the action of the guitar. I set up every single guitar that leaves my shop myself. Regardless of model, I put the same amount of effort and time into going over it. All of the frets are leveled to make sure each fret is checked, it's crowned, it's polished. The nut height and the saddle height are adjusted to give a nice moderate playing action, and there's ample room at the saddle to be able to take the guitar down, the action down more for somebody who wants a super low playing action. But I set them at a moderate height so that they're easy to play, but at the same time the action isn't so low that you'll get string buzz, but not so high as to make the guitar difficult to play. And I think that about covers it for this model. And if you want to give me a call, I really like dealing with my customers firsthand. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thank you.